Hello and welcome back to MFAC Coaching. Thanks for watching this video. It's been a little while since I've been able to post. My life just got super busy, but then I also got sick, and so here we are. Been a few weeks, but I wanted to do my next Silk and Sonder. I'm actually going to do April to May, which I missed, and then May to June because it has already arrived. So if that interests you, please stick around. For those of you who watch my Silk and Sonder videos, March to April was the last one that I did. And I just want to show you how little I actually did in April, unfortunately. So I did at the very beginning of the month, I did this calendar, was really excited about some things. You can see I really used some extra pages for how busy I was, but here's where you're gonna see nothing happened. I set this up with you, I set out that, nothing, just nothing. Nothing. And this is not Silk and Sonder's fault. I was perfectly happy, like radiance was the theme, that's pretty fun, but just nothing. But all right, here was the first week, which I did a kind of rainbow theme. And now you can see I actually I was using this. This is my catch-all planner. Then this was Palm Sunday week. So I did some leaves. And you can see I was using it to work. I just wasn't using it. This is Easter week, as you can see. Just did nothing in the very beginning of it. But I still love my Silk and Sonder because even the weeks that I don't get to use it very much, it still brings me joy. So even though I did almost nothing in the beginning of it with the month and their prompts with the journaling stuff, I'm still loving decorating and using the end of it. But you'll just see I was so busy. I got to create this. This was, I believe this Friday, let's see. It was on the calendar up front. Yeah, so the 30th was International Jazz Day. So that week I celebrated jazz through my stickers and I just loved them. But this was a graduation. I had ed fair every day, and then I had a migraine. So there's just nothing in the terms of the schedule happened other than those key events that I was in charge of. So that was April. We are in the middle of May. May's theme is empowerment. And you will see a similar pattern emerging. I did set up my May calendar. My June and July, I'm really enjoying this new format. And then I did actually do some reflections, but I didn't even try to do my intentions. These pages are just, they are no longer feeding me at this time. So I'm allowing myself to skip them. I do love the mood tracker, but I haven't found anything new from it recently. So I'm just going to put that aside for a little while. I can always come back to it. I can always use it for something else. The habit tracker. I'm going to be really honest with everybody. One thing you will notice that fell off the habit tracker this month, and this was intentional. I've been tracking my weight for over a year. And earlier this year, my weight started going up and I I'm sure most of that is actually muscle mass, and because I've been doing more CrossFit. But my conscious understanding of that versus my emotional response to that was very different. And I was finding it not healthy for me to be watching that number go up. Even as some of my like clothing is fitting better, I've had to buy smaller clothes. There was something psychologically not right with me. And so I have chosen to stop tracking that for a little while. It was literally causing me a bit of anxiety, and I wasn't wanting to do my habit tracking. And so I've decided that I'm going to try some different habits. And I still haven't tracked them, but it took me until just earlier this week to even figure out that is what was happening. So I do have some new habits to track, and we'll see if I'm able to get back on track now that they're just different habits. And I've just done some work on myself. But as you can see, it's another month where I may not be doing many of the exercises. And again, not because the exercises are not amazing, because the theme of empowerment I think is beautiful, and I absolutely love it. And I do want to do this jar. Anything where I get to lay down stickers, we'll be surprised if at the end of the month that's not filled out. So let's move ahead. This is where we are so far. This was the first full week of May. I did kind of a floral theme. I haven't done a currently page. And then my theme for this week, today is actually the 14th, when I'm creating this video, which is exciting because that means I got my June one super early, which I love. If I can give Silk and Sonder any feedback, getting these to us earlier in the month, yay! Thank you so much. I don't know if that's a new thing, if it's just a fluke, I don't know, but I love getting it early. And so you can see I really have used this a lot this week. And then my next theme is actually self-care. So you'll see some of the books, you'll see some working out and using stickers. You'll just see some of my self-care things here at the top, my yoga, self-care. So I just really have been having some fun with that. And then I haven't done the final week yet. So this is what it looks like before you do before I do my decorating. And they've given you all the way through the month, but not an additional week, which I still think is a really good idea. June. Let me really go back real quick. One thing you will notice about May that's different from April. April, I have these tabs. These tabs are wonderful, and like they really do help me out. But because I did not do one of these videos from April to May, because I just did not have the time, or I did not make the time, I didn't make it a priority, there are no tabs. And that's okay, but it's not as convenient. So I'm going to add the tabs to June. So June's theme is spontaneity, which I love. I'm not always a very spontaneous person. As you can probably guess, I am a planner. And so I really do like to have things planned ahead of time. But being more spontaneous and really being in the moment is what spontaneity really evokes in me. So I love that theme. So I do want to show you the pens and highlighters I have chosen. I'm very excited because these colors really go well with some of the new mild liners. So let's see. Yes, this is one of the new mild liners they brought out some pastel colors. This is one of the new mild liners from their new set, as is this one. And I believe this one. Nope, not this one. This one's an original one. But this one is from the new pastels. So anyway, the whole point is that I was able to use some new ones that I had recently purchased but hadn't had a chance really to use yet. So these are the mild liners I will be using this month. And then I found some Target brand Mondo Llama 0.4 millimeter felt tip pens. And I just... well, I don't actually know yet if I'm going to like them because I haven't had a chance to use them, but I have gotten them out to match with each of these colors. Oops. All right, so these are the colors I will be using in this, and I think they match the cover pretty well. So I'm very excited. That's always what I try to do. Let's go ahead and look at how this looks, however, because I haven't done that yet. All right. There are all the swatches. I think that's going to work pretty well. The yellow shows up pretty well. I hope it shows up in the camera. That's always the hardest color. So I'm pretty excited about those. All right. So let's go ahead and look through June. So there's always a letter from the founder, Miha. Just the definition of spontaneity, the conditions of being spontaneous behavior or action. Though I have to say, I really get mad when the definition includes a version of the word, but that's all right. You get the whole year, and then you get the month layout, which I really enjoy. And then a smaller month layout for the next 2 months. Get May reflections, June intentions, a mood tracker, and a habit tracker. The sleep tracker. This time we're getting a gratitude jar. These jars are so much fun. I just really love putting stickers in them. The sleep tracker I changed to an exercise tracker. But I've kind of got that exercise routine set now, so I don't know if I'll continue to write it out or not. We'll see. There's the Wheel of Life, so that's nice because they do that about every quarter, so you can compare to the last. Got your spontaneity journal, so write down ways you were spontaneous each day. Some spontaneity prompts, usually a poem about spontaneity. This beautiful horse picture to color. Very fun. You can make your own poem with the word spontaneity. That's a long one, so that's fun, but it's going to take some time for sure. Ginger chicken stir fry with summer squash. That looks amazing. Got some affirmations. You can write down some affirmations. That's kind of fun. Again, you can use stickers. You have blank pages, which is always great. A word search, your monthly expense tracker, and then your weeks. So this one, the week is mainly June. So there's only a couple days in May. So I will probably, in that last week of May, jump to this one. And so I want to mark that. I have these little Post-it notes, and I'm going to mark them using these. Trying to decide if I want to use this pink stripy one or the light pink. I wish this was peach, but it's not, and that's okay. So I think I'll just start with one of these. And then we'll continue the flip through here. And they're empty till the end, which is nice. There's some good pages at the end. So there's really going to be 5 themes in June. But I'm pretty sure that this theme, because this is Memorial Day, I will do a red, white, and blue spread. And then we'll go from there. I don't have my themes yet for the rest of the month, but I'll let you know when I do. So that's the June Silk and Sonder. If you have any questions about Silk and Sonder, ways to use it, if you have specific ways that you use it that you want to share, I'd love to hear that. Leave them in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great week. Bye.